Welcome to Tarvin Tutorials. Let's talk about audiences, what they are, and how to use them. Your audience stores contacts, groups, segments, and various other elements used to manage your contacts. By default, your first audience uniquely identifies each contact by their email address. This means the system will not allow you to add more than one contact with the same email address. In cases that you need something other than the email address to uniquely identify a contact, you can create a new audience with a custom contact identifier. The identifier can be a single field or a combination of multiple fields. This is helpful if your audience is for loyalty programs, credit card accounts, or other types of accounts that include the same email address for multiple accounts. In this case, the account number or ID can be used as the identifier, which tells Tarvin to allow duplicate email addresses since the account number is what needs to be unique. Now at the top, we see the audience name, which in this case is contractors. You can click on the name to rename it. And then we also have the delete, which allows you to delete an audience. Now when deleting an audience, you'll click this and a confirmation window will appear that will ask you to confirm a few things before the delete actually happens. And we do this just as a safeguard to make sure that you are absolutely certain that you want to delete the audience and all the contacts in it. Once deleted, we can't get the audience back. Then we have tags. Tags are used to further identify each audience from each other. Since the system does allow multiple audiences, you can use tags to uniquely identify or uniquely classify each audience within the system. And this can be used back on the list page of audiences to create views that will only list audiences with specific tags. Over on the right, we have the info. The info just contains some IDs and some other basic information that it's used for our API. So if you want to interact with the Tarvin system through the API, then this will give you IDs that would be helpful in those cases. At the top, we have stats, and this is just the number of contacts that are active, pending, undeliverable, and so on. These stats get updated in real time, but in some cases you might want it to go a little bit faster, or you feel that maybe the numbers are a little bit off. So you can always hit refresh and the system will recalculate. Now, we do have contact cleanup that automatically happens for you. Contact cleanup is based on hard bounces and soft bounces, which we'll go into in another video. And those are changed within the account settings. But once cleanup happens, you'll see this undeliverable number increase. So when people reach the hard bounce or soft bounce limits, then they will get flagged as undeliverable for you, so you don't have to manage that. Same thing goes for unsubscribes. When somebody unsubscribes, then you'll see that count increase, or spam reporters, or if you have suppression rules that are set up. One thing to note is that if people do report you as spam, then our system treats that like an unsubscribe. You'll see it as the reported as spam, but from that point on, those contacts will no longer receive your emails. You could search for contacts based on their email address or tags associated with their contacts. If you need more search options than their email address, you can show the advanced search and add in several different criteria to find contacts that meet your needs. We also have bulk actions. So when you select one or more contacts, then there will be actions that you can use to apply to all the different contacts that you've selected. So I touched on this a little bit before, but Tarvin does allow multiple audiences. Each audience is isolated, allowing a contact to unsubscribe from one audience, which doesn't impact the other audiences in your account. In most cases, you should only have one audience. However, there are cases, such as in manufacturing, where you can have one audience for suppliers and another audience for customers. You would never send the same campaign to both, which is a good general rule to use when deciding if you need more than one audience.